let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Girl, you been on my wish list. Way more than bad, you vicious. Pussy clean, delicious. Won't doubt it, I know you got it. Bodega, she like my outfit. Oh boy, no, can't be around it. When it's big business, I hit my account. And let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. It's been a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Shorty get down, yeah, she don't play up. She don't downgrade, better get your weight up. How last this long, stay prayed up. Now she cheapin' with a tailor, she gonna blaze up. Made 100 mil, I couldn't get my grades up. Upgrade my bitch till I never change up. Upgrade my whips on my crib and my kid. Let you get down to this shit that she did.
What up, fam? Let's get down to business. So I was over watching, I can officially say I've watched much more NCAA wrestling in March than I have basketball, which is crazy because I used to love the March Madness tournament. I don't know. I really enjoyed the wrestling matches tonight. I watched them with my father-in-law. It was a good time. If you've never watched NCAA Championship Wrestling, those dudes are freak athletes. Man, it was good though. Penn State 5 for 5. 101 Cleveland Massage Parlors. 5 for 5 national championships tonight. Now they had 6 going into yesterday, 1 loss. They would have set the record with 6, but I'll probably tune in some of these next 2 rounds up to the finals of basketball. The first 2 rounds though, man, the bracket busters get you. Some big bracket busters for sure, but I think I've been more involved in this NFL offseason than I have anything else. Every time I put my phone down, there's a move. And so tonight I put it down, was watching wrestling. I'm like, all right, I'm going to pick it up and we're going to have a wide receiver or a running back. Yeah, nothing tonight. Michael Carter, rookie, Levi Wazorik, and Rondell Moore, not a 101, but a Moore. I did watch the women's swimming highlight video, Chris, because I had to see what all the nonsense fuss was about. Ocho Cinco. I did watch the highlight of that. TJ Watt and Ellinger. Hey, there was a move tonight. Jacoby Brissett signed with the Browns as an insurance policy for Deshaun Watson. And I read the details. Oh, that's a sweet dealing card there. I read the details or a little bit of the highlights, the details of Watson's contract. And this is what people are all up in arms about. Apparently, the kicker to get Deshaun Watson there, and if you haven't heard of this, I'm sure many of you have, but the kicker of the deal that got Deshaun Watson to say, F it, I'll come, they backloaded his contract. His whole contract money fully guaranteed. But they backloaded it. So the front of his contract, if he gets suspended, he only loses, it's like $55,000 a game. It's his first year is worth $1 million total. So the most he can lose if he gets suspended for the season is $1 million out of that. Think about what they did doing that. They pretty much had F you to the NFL when they did that. They did not make friends in the front office. Baker went to Indy, or that's where you think he's going to go, Ian. Minka Fitzpatrick and Gary Brightwell, orange rookie. So I just think it was an interesting way they did that. That obviously got him there, because anywhere he signed, if he gets suspended, he's giving back that first year of the contract. So they pretty much said, all right, come here. If you get suspended, you're not, the most you can lose for the whole year is $1 million. And then you're a quarterback. So then they brought in Jacoby Brissett. It was a brilliant move on their part, Jamie. I mean, as far as that goes, to get him, let me rephrase that. That was a brilliant move. If they wanted him there, that was where they should go. And Ian, I want to ask you this, and I want to ask you all you guys this. I think the Browns did themselves a disservice by not dealing Baker first before confirming the Deshaun Watson deal. And here's why. Every team that wants him knows that they're not going to keep him. And they have very, very little leverage now to be like, the Browns don't have any leverage to be like, nah, we'll just hold him. They're not going to hold him, especially after Jacoby Brissett. They probably could have waited and be like, nah, we'll play Baker as our backup. We don't need to get rid of him. And force the hand of the Colts or whatever. But Johnny Manziel to Seattle. Otis Anderson. We got a Curtis Robinson blue. Man. Demador Lenore blue. We haven't done one of these in a while. And I said, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Maybe we'll pull a Herbert. Maybe we'll pull a Trey Lance. No, we got Demador Lenore. Deomador Lenore. He's going to go out to the Niners. Well, Niners, same as Lance. Well, what are the Panthers doing now? Because they have a $19 million cap hit coming with Darnold either way. So, kind of in a way, why not at this point just stick with him? That's what someone had said. I was on the radio there the other day, and they said, why don't they just stick with him? Like, give him another chance. You're already paying him. You know, let him take the lumps. See what you can do with him there, and then maybe draft one. Oops, not Curtis Johnson. Curtis Robinson. Sorry, I'm looking up these guys while I'm trying to talk. DK to Green Bay, you think? Another one, both for the 49ers. That was a 49ers box there going out to Chucky. Dude, Ian, I was getting so mad at Bills Mafia. Like, I follow some pages, and they're like, first of all, I don't want DK. If we got him, I wouldn't be like, oh, snap, like, this sucks. I'd be all right with it. But he's not the guy. I would rather have Landry, and here's why. I think DK Metcalf is Antonio Brown 2.0. Obviously, he's younger. He's got his full talent, a lot of years ahead of him. But there's just signs there that throw up. Oh, there we go, Black Pack. There's just some signs there that throw up some red flags for me. I don't know. Yeah, it goes to show you, Scott, that college does not always translate. We know this, though. But that's a perfect example. I mean, I was really hoping we got Cordarrelle. We didn't get him. I was hoping maybe Woods came for a comeback. He signed tonight with... Who'd Woods sign with tonight? I posted it. They got a steal on him. Boogie out of 199. We got Jamie Newman. And look at that. 1 out of 3 for the Steelers. Najee Harris. I'll mag that up. 1 out of 3 there. Doug Flutie knows college too. You're right. Doug Flutie's a winner, man. Najee, 1 out of 3. There we go. Not signed, and he has 3 years left on his contract. Who are you? Chris, I'm sorry. I'm trying to follow you. I apologize if I missed something. And there's a Najee there as well. What am I missing there? Yeah, Woods to the Titans. I saw that. That's right. And they got him for what, like a 6th-round pick? Now, he was injured in November. He may not be ready to go. He's a little older, a little longer to recover from some of those. There's an ETN. He may not be ready to go right away. So that could, that's part of it. I don't know what his contract looks like. Out of 149, Trevor Lawrence. Oh, Woods has 3 years left on his contract. Rashad Bateman and Aaron Robinson. I think for the Rams or the Giants. I'll have to look that up. Out of 99. And Trevor Lawrence out of 149. He has 3 years left. Wow. And they got him for a 6th round. Maybe they just didn't like his contract. Nobody else wanted it. I can't believe the Bills wouldn't want to go after him. But I don't know. Maybe we have something in the works. I'd really like to see us get Jarvis Landry now. He was kind of like that guy if we couldn't get Cordero, if we didn't get C-Mac, that I'd like to see us get. There's an ETN. Jalen Phillips. There's a J.C. Horn. And Sage Surratt to the Lions. For the Lions. Javonte Williams and Mac Jones. Aaron Robinson's the Giants, James. Sage Surratt for the Lions there. Here comes our black pack. Did they end up pulling that off? Dang it. It's funny because I had them, who they play tonight, whoever they played tonight, I had them upsetting Kentucky in that round. So even if Kentucky would have gotten there. Robert Rochelle, Trey Lance Black. These are 1/10 of the production. Owusu, Micah Parsons, Felipe Franks, Trey Sermon, Bateman, and I thought it was going to be another Najee Auto, but this is still the black cracked out of 75. And it's hard to be upset with this auto when we got the Najee out of 3, but it's a Josh Bledsoe going out to the Pats out of 99. I know, Chris, I feel like there's something going on. They've been real quiet. They opened up more room. They let Beasley go. There's a Javonte Williams out of 35 going out to the Broncos. Denver going out to Jen. Trying to get Landry. And, oh, that would be a nice combo for him. Mac Jones out of 50. Nice short print there, Mac Jones for the Pats going out to Dougie. Yeah, and that's what's crazy. Think about this, Ian, and you know, as I talked to Chris about what the Bills might do, we've seen this offseason. We talked about it a little earlier, like how it's just like so many of these transactions got lost in the mix because there were so many good ones. But there's still more to come. There's still really, really good moves to come yet. It's exciting. Wow, what a box. That Najee out of 3 is nice. Very, very nice card there. I like that. That illumination is so stinking underrated. I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't see why, like... Yeah, there's going to be some quarterback moves yet. We know that. We know the Colts need one. I'd be surprised if the Hawks don't go and get one. I mean, people are probably waiting for draft night, too. It's going to be an exciting draft, even without some of the names. Some of the quarterbacks, I should say. Like, it's not going to be like the last couple years with all these big quarterback names. We got a J.C. Horn going out to Carolina. Tick, tick, boom. 12 out of 15. Carolina. By the way, guys, awesome, Phil. Chris, thank you for updating. Thank you guys for being patient. Like I said, was hanging out with my father-in-law, and my wife was watching the wrestling too, of course. She was actually getting into it. I think we're both more excited about it now, now that our son is wrestling. Jalen Twyman. I think he's a Vike. Jalen Twyman is the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, that's a good thing. What do you guys think? Like, so what I like about it, Chris, is that he did play with Diggs, correct? Did Case Keenum play with Diggs? So there's that connection there, and I think he's an experienced vet. I would rather have Trubisky, but he's going to be a starter somewhere. Whoa, there we go. Out of 25, off the sale. One on the mini by Bradford, bought by Matt McGinn. This team changed hands a bit. All-American Justin Fields. I don't know what's going on in this card in there. But Justin Fields, All-American Purple out of 25. You would think, Ian, that it would. So here's my... it's not going to. Product's going to be just as expensive initially out of the gate. Because they'll always pump up guys. Now, if none of those quarterbacks play and none of those... like offensive weapons come into play. I mean, they'll price it high, but it may not sell, so people will have to like take a loss on it. But here's what I think the surprising thing is going to be. I think people realize like, oh, you know, my team isn't going to draft a quarterback or have a first round pick, so it's going to be cheaper. I think price is going to be really balanced next year because there's no, like this year we had 5 QB teams to take the heat off a lot of the pricing. So like, you know, you had the Jags. Let me get this card first and then I'll continue my thought here. Jamon Osborne with the 9.5. Give us that black label. I want to see one. Has anyone seen a black label pulled out of this yet? 9.5, Jamon Osborne out of 35. This is going to go to the Philadelphia Eagles. Last team he played for. There you go, Birds. Troy with a graded card there. Troy, is that your first one? I think so too, Chris. To go back to the Keenum thing, I think 7th round when that was a steal. But here's what's going to happen, Ian. I don't think it'll bring the price of product down initially, but I think teams will be more balanced. So, of course, the teams that draft the quarterback will be a little bit higher. But if you think about it, when was the last time that we had so many quarterbacks who started? Like Trevor Lawrence started this year. Fields was playing games. Mac Jones got in and didn't think he was going to. You know, at the beginning of the year, Trey Lance was getting some snaps and stuff like that. Who's the other one I'm missing? Zach Wilson was a starter this year. So all those guys were eating, you know, you see the price of those teams, so it brings down the price on some of the other teams. Unfortunately, if product's the same price and we don't have 5 quarterbacks that are starting, I don't know what that does. I don't know. I don't think it's good. I don't know. I hope it softens it up. I don't know. We're all talking about that. All right, here we go. There we go. Waddle. Vacation KD needs a cheeseburger. What game are you watching, Chris? Jalen Waddle, take it to the house out of 99. There we go. Miami Dolphins, Bob Riley. Nice break so far. And there's another Jamon Osborne. This is going to be out of 20. Different picture. Going to go to the Birds. Troy. I'm going to turn out. What's the score on that game? And for the Niners, Elijah Mitchell out of 35. And here we go for our graded card. Man, no black label, and it's going to be numbered out of 35. It's Israel Makuamu, which I think is the Dallas Cowboys, but I got to double check. Dallas Cowboys, Makuamu, going out to Joe Linkus. Man, I'm gonna have to turn that on. How much time left in that? Oh, lots of time left. One second, guys. I'm going to throw it on here so I can watch it with you. There we go. All right. Here we go. We're going to do limited and then playbook. So, now that we've had quite a few off-season moves, I know we don't even have the draft yet. We're going to do this 100 more times. But if the league started today, who's your Super Bowl prediction for AFC, NFC? Who's your Super Bowl teams? I got to see where y'all are at. I saw the Bills briefly moved into favorites. I don't agree with that at all. All right, we're going to have our auto up first. Jimmy Garoppolo Rookie Micah Parsons. I love that they added the rookies to this product this year. Everyone's picking their team. I love that. How we all go so optimistic into the season. Devontae Parker. So much of it rides on health. Like if this guy gets hurt, our season's a shot. Even with Case Keenum, unless it's near the end of the season and we pull a Nick Foles situation. Chargers versus Rams. Jeremy Chin for the Carolina Panthers. Limited ink, 10 out of 25. Carolina getting another one. There you go, John Carter Hennessy. I guess that's his first one in this. All right, here we go. This is going to be our patch because I saw a numbered card. Ben Roethlisberger. There he is. DK Metcalf. Saquon Barkley. And our numbered card is going to be Hopkins out of 149. And here we go. Michael Carter for the Jets. Unlimited potential out of 75. Jets going out to Jack. Chiefs versus Bills in 13 seconds. Man, if that doesn't fuel you for the next season, I don't know what will. Those guys better have that put up in the locker room. Whew. I'm over that one now. Moving on to the next season, but I bet those guys aren't. It'll be a long time before they feel all right about that. Chris Godwin for the Bucks. I'm just glad we'll be good again, man. It was tough being bad for 2 decades. Laviska Shenault. Tua! Brandon Cooks. Did he re-sign with Houston? Is he staying there? And Kenny Gainwell. Woo, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. The Eagles are tearing it up this break. Troy. Nice swatch. Kenneth Gainwell going out to Troy out of 75. Big chunk of the number there. Limited, who said it the other day? Limited patches have been so nice this year. What they took away in on-card autographs, they made up for in patches. That is a very, very nice patch there. All right. Last box. The grand finale box. Nice break so far with the Fields, the Najee, the Waddle, that Gainwell patch. Let's get a nice booklet here. Cooks is still under contract. See, that's what I got to see. I got to see who... I mean, not that he couldn't be traded. It makes you curious to what Houston's plan is for this year. All right, it's going to... Ooh. It's an autograph booklet, and it looks like a nice one. Nico Collins for the Houston Texans. Speaking of the Texans, he's a solid player right there. No, I wonder who's free agents, but I wonder, there's still going to be movement. If the Texans gave away Watson and didn't get a quarterback in return, I'm assuming Cook stayed to play with Watson last year. I listened to a big bit on it in the preseason. And then when Watson didn't play, he kind of wanted out, but they weren't ready to move him. I can't imagine he's just going to want to go play for Davis Mills. Out of 299, I'll do a nice little Blazing Board Bets post if he gets traded there, Chris. Trevor Lawrence out of 299. I wish everyone was a free agent. Just every year, start fresh. Chris Godwin. No. Just kidding. I wouldn't give up Allen. This guy just re-signed out of 199. Signature routes. I'd take Cooks to Buffalo. Absolutely. Player used material. Godwin signature routes out of 199. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. That's, man, a nice break overall. Numbered out of 25. Autograph booklet. For the Minnesota Vikings with a really nice swatch. Kene Nwagwu. I feel like we pulled a couple of him. Nwagwu. I would much rather have Landry Scott. Nice swatch there, though. 2 color out of 25. Is he wearing Peterson's old number? Was that what Peterson was? All right, guys, let's recap. Let's give away 2 $5 hitless credits. Thank you all for filling this tonight. That was a nice little break here. Let's recap it for you. Hopkins to 149. Rookie Micah Parsons. Trey Lance. Micah Parsons Black. Rondell Moore to 50. Mac Jones to 50. Cooks is on his... I thought it was... Well, when he signed, wasn't just a 2-year? Peterson was 28. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Out of 35, Javonte Williams. Harris to 75. Lawrence to 149. Ellinger Silver. Adam Thielen Big Head. Love those cards. And Gary Brightwell. 16.2 cap hit. Chris, so like, and anyone else that knows, how does that work? Like... if they release him after a certain date, can they avoid the cap hit? Is it a cap hit regardless? Like, how does all that work? I should know that by now, but it just seems like there's always like little... If it's after July 1st... Here we go. Lots of nice hits in here. So is there a way to avoid that cap hit with him? Like, if they trade him, do they get rid of that? Trevor Lawrence for the Jags. Gibson. Nice patch there. Rookie patch. Nico Collins for the Texans going out to Bob Riley. We have the Michael Carter for the Jets. Trenchard. And Elijah Mitchell for the Niners going out to Chucky K. There you go, Chuck. He never signed with Houston. He was already traded. Okay. All right. Do you know this, or you're looking this up, right? Like, you just don't know this shit. I'm impressed if you do. I feel stupid if you're just pulling this off the top of your head. Philadelphia Eagles, Troy having a good break here. He's got more coming. Jalen Twyman for the Minnesota Vikings as well got more coming there, James. J.C. Horn for the Carolina Panthers going out to John Carter Hennessy. And Josh Bledsoe for the New England Patriots going out to Dougie Berger. Sage Surratt for the Detroit Lions going out to Don Wiley. Oh, what happened in this game? Aaron Robinson for the Giants. New York Giants going out to John Stabe. Oh, good. I feel better. For the 49ers, a pair for Chucky Diamador Lenore and Curtis Robinson, both going out to the Niners and Chuck. Another one for the Panthers. You did get 2 there, John Carter. Jeremy Chin out of 25. And then for the Eagles, Jamon Osmond going out to Troy with the 9.5. Auto only a 9 on that. And then an auto's a 10 on this one for the Dallas Cowboys. Israel Makuamu going out to Joe Linkus with the 9.5. Congrats, Joe. Big shout out to Joe. Hooking me up with a Diggs. I'm going to show it off tomorrow. Very excited. Nwagwu for the Minnesota Vikings going out to James Eisman out of 25 with the nice 2-color swatch. We had signature routes. Chris Godwin for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Fred Bell. He signed a nice chunky contract. Speaking of chunky. Chunky patch. Another one for Troy. Kenneth Gainwell out of 75. We had Jalen Waddle Green take it to the house out of 99 going to the Miami Dolphins. Bob Riley. We'll get some pictures posted up tomorrow. And Justin Fields out of 25. Number 1 out of 25 going to the Bears. Matt McGinn. And then I think the coolest card of the break for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1 out of 3 going out to Ricky. It's going to be the Najee Harris. Gonzaga just moving now. Very sweet looking card. Got to get some pictures of that posted up. All right, we're going to give away 2 $5 hitless credits to let you guys enjoy this rest of the second half Zags game. I'm going to do the same. When are we setting up our Vegas draft? I have a list here of people that want to do it. Chris can't even fly to the National. There's no way he's going to Vegas for a draft. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. Good luck, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. It's going to be the Raiders and the Titans. Josh Lowe and Bob Riley each getting a $5 hitless credit. I know, I was just messing with you, Chris. I was waiting for you to say something. That's a lot closer to you. Can you drive to Vegas? All right, y'all. I'll let you go enjoy the game. I can tell y'all are kind of watching the game and the break. Nice fill tonight. That was a nice break. Najee, it really was. Najee, Fields, Waddle, Gainwell, two-color, Chris Godwin. Pretty nice little, for the size of the mixer, some good stuff out of there. All right. Y'all have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow probably with something, all right? See y'all soon.